If I never rap again, I will still leave this earth as an icon. Nicki Minaj 2022. Now listen, when I read this, I was like, this line is definitely iconic, okay? Queen things and period, okay? Hello tea lovers and welcome to the Tea Plug. Now JT had an opportunity to interview Nicki Minaj, the Queen of Rap, of course, for a magazine interview. And I have to say, it was quite interesting. I mean, I've said it before, it is not everyone. It's not every artist, it's not every rapper who actually has enough intellect to keep people hooked on a written down interview. That is the hardest thing to ever do. But I will tell you, with every Nicki Minaj interview, whether it's in a magazine, whether it's on television, whether it's a podcast, she has enough intellect to keep you hooked, okay? Like when I started reading, I just could not stop. And for those of you who just want a summary, don't worry, I've got you covered. Now, Nicki Minaj and JT spoke about how Super Freaky Girl came up, and JT was actually asking Nicki, how did you come up with the idea and stuff like that? Nicki did respond to say that she had a couple of tough years, so she knew that the song would make people happy and she wanted to share that feeling of happiness with the rest of the world. And JT also was like, okay, I did notice that on the remix, it's only two of us who had deals that were actually on the remix. Why did you end up putting people who didn't have record level deals? And she said that all she wanted was hearing girls rap again. And she also made reference of a cypher that she herself once did, and she wasn't wearing anything sexy, but she was just wearing sweatpants, and she just wanted to tap into that rapper side of hers. Now, you guys know that JT and Nicki Minaj's relationship is kind of shaky. I don't know, like in the past, it was just kind of shaky. And JT finally opened up why she felt some type of way about Nicki Minaj. And she said that during Nicki Minaj's pop era, as a hood girl, JT felt like Nicki Minaj had abandoned them because she could not relate anymore. And Nicki Minaj actually also opened up to JT what happened for her to tap into that pop zone. And she said that when she made Super Bass, it wasn't even supposed to be a single, but then it did so well, and then she had to make follow-up tracks and eventually an album. Nicki also thanked JT for well articulating the reason why people felt some type of way about her pop era, and she said that throughout her entire career, no one had so perfectly, articulated and explained to her why people felt some type of way. And then they also spoke about the fact that, she can go ahead and try and, defend herself and stuff like that, and she would receive a lot of backlash for that. But when other female rappers do it, they do get praise for it, which in my own opinion is very true, okay? It's very true. Each time Nicki Minaj opens her mouth to even defend herself from the Grammys, people have gotten issues with it. But if someone else actually opens their mouth to defend themselves against other artists, no one complains about that. So honestly speaking, I just feel like, of course, the field is not plain. The other things, of course, that Nicki Minaj spoke about was the fact that she did receive quite a lot of hate, and JT actually also did agree with Nicki Minaj. They spoke about her presenting herself as this black Barbie and where that inspiration came from, and she said that she was trying to make sure that the younger girls that were actually growing up were well represented, in the idea of just seeing somebody that looked like them, being said they're pretty or like they're a Barbie and stuff like that. Now, also the other thing that this guy spoke about was Nicki Minaj's influence on music, like who inspired her and stuff like that. And she did open up to say that she listened to a lot of Foxy Brown, and one of the main reasons she outlined was the fact that Foxy Brown and her came from the same place, and she was like, if Foxy can do it like this, I will also do it. I can also do it like this. And she was her main influence. She also said Jay-Z inspired her. She said that Lil Wayne, of course, did inspire her. And then she said Slick Rick also inspired her. They also spoke about Lauryn Hill, and Nicki Minaj clearly said that her music does not sound anything like Lauryn Hill, but that will forever be her icon and her idol. And you guys know that when I say that people do not understand the concept of humility, Nicki has been wanting a feature with Lauryn Hill for the longest of time. She never got it, but at this point, at no point did she turn around and started insulting Lauryn Hill. She's never done anything like this. But overall, this interview was quite quite captivating. And Nicki Minaj also did open up about her new album. She said that she's working on an album, although she didn't give an exact date. They also spoke about the fact that she did help JT write a song that she was writing, and I cannot wait to see what Nicki Minaj has in store for us, as far as helping JT write her song is actually concerned. And then Nicki said that she was actually going to be launching a nail company, and she said no, it's not inspired by that person who picked up her press-on nail and was selling it for close to 50,000. She said that idea has always been in the pipeline, and we cannot wait to see Miss Minaj launch that's Miss Petty now, launch her nail business. We definitely cannot wait. But overall, tea lovers, it was quite a captivating interview. Nicki Minaj is a very intelligent woman, and yeah, do go and read it for yourself, and do come in the comment section and let me know if you're waiting for the Nicki album, and let me know if you enjoyed the album. Now, thank you for watching, and until my next one, see you.